Now to the national organization that is working to raise awareness about a little-known neurodevelopmental syndrome.
Let's see if I get this right. It's known as SAT-B2 or SAS, S-A-S. It affects speech, bone density, and behavior.
Yeah, according to the group, there are less than 1,000 cases across 50 countries, and that includes a family in Harlem I spoke with. They're raising a family that has a child with SAT-B2, and they hope that their journey will help parents who may face a similar diagnosis. Yoni, Revah, and Revah-Witter say their daughter Josephine is like most 5-year-old girls. It's all about her bear, ice cream,
tea parties, fashion.
And like most kids, she sometimes bickers with her 17-month-old sister, Violet.
She didn't care about it at all before her sister touched it.
But what makes Josephine different is she has a rare neurodevelopmental disorder called SAT-B2 associated syndrome, or simply known as SAS.
I think when we first found, we felt very lost, and we both have science backgrounds, so we just delved in and read the primary research and kind of quickly became as close to experts as we could.
The condition is caused by a change in the SAT-B2 gene, a gene that plays a vital role in development. That can lead to a number of challenges, including low bone density, palate abnormalities, developmental delays, and most significantly, the inability to speak. So, Josephine signs.
There you go.
Or turns to her trusty tablet to communicate.
There you go.
We got the call from the genetics counselor when she was 2 years old, and they said she would never talk.
They told us that it was genetic, and they told us what the gene was, but I don't think did they know that much about it?
They didn't know that much about it.
That's because more research needs to be done. Right now, there are less than 1,000 cases with an official diagnosis across 50 countries. But Susan Comparato, executive director of the SAT-B2 Gene Foundation, says experts she works with believe there are many more undiagnosed cases, making SAS much more prevalent.
1 in 30,000 individuals has SAS. So what does that really mean? If you think about the United States, you think about the babies born every day, there's a SAS case every third day.
The work is personal for Comparato. She's a SAT-B2 mom herself. Her son Michael wasn't diagnosed until he was 15 years old, just 5 years ago.
Finally an answer, right? Because he had these challenges. We were doing our best to work with his symptoms, give him the greatest quality of life.
The SAT-B2 Gene Foundation works to help researchers uncover as much as they can about the disorder, which is not typically passed down from mom or dad. The nonprofit has also grown into something just as important, a community helping new SAS parents know they're not alone.
Receiving the diagnosis when maybe you have a baby or a youngster, it's a really heavy moment, but to be around a community where you see other SAS individuals, and yes, they have their challenges, but they're thriving.
I'd say all of our SAT-B2 kids need support their whole lives. They're not living independent lives. They're going to need help navigating where they live, activities of daily function.
It's why the Revah family encourages parents to seek genetic testing if you have concerns about your child's development.
Early intervention is essential. There's so many types of therapy, whether that be physical or occupational therapy, speech therapy, feeding therapy, that can have an enormous impact on your child.
Because Josephine is more than a diagnosis. She's just a fun-loving 5-year-old who loves ice cream and her bear, who just happens to have SAS.
Josephine's the boss. She may not talk a lot or communicate, but she runs this house.
To learn more about SAT-B2 and ways to help the foundation, you can visit satb2gene.org. And please seek genetic testing if you do have concerns about your child's development. Families I spoke with tell me that early intervention work goes a long way towards a positive outcome. And I want to give a quick thank you to Edna Castaneda and the Sika family and all the families I spoke with throughout this as I was doing research on this story, because you know, parents, the image you have of your kid's life growing up, it changes immediately once you get that diagnosis. You know, it's never going to be what you expected.
You said,
but they turn into rock stars.
You explained to me that time doesn't help this.
No.
If anything, the symptoms get even worse. So they really need support.
Yeah, especially as they get older. You learn, you know, a lot of the families say grieving is a natural process and it happens through it. But very quickly, everyone I spoke with, they turn into experts. They know every little thing. They're reading every research paper, and they are the voice for their kids.
It comes to you, right? It comes to you as a parent.
Well, thank you for bringing us the story.
Get genetic testing if you can.
Us for Awareness Day for SAT-B2.
Yeah, which is August 22nd. Tomorrow is SAT-B2 Awareness Day, so check out their website and please just to learn more about it. Okay?